Long ago, in the land of Israel, there lived a wise and brave prophet named Elijah. He loved God with all his heart and spent his life helping people remember to trust and obey God. Elijah was known for many amazing things, like praying for rain when there was none, and the rain came. People listened to him because they knew God was with him. One day, Elijah knew that his time on earth was almost finished. God had a special plan for him, and Elijah was ready. He had a friend named Elisha who followed him everywhere, learning how to be a prophet too. Elisha cared deeply about Elijah and didn't want to let him go. Elijah and Elisha walked together from town to town. First, they went to Gilgal. Elijah said to Elisha, "Stay here while I go on." But Elisha replied, "I won't leave you. I want to stay by your side." So, they traveled together to Bethel. When they reached Bethel, Elijah told Elisha again, "Stay here while I go to Jericho." But Elisha insisted, "As long as you live, I will never leave you." So they went to Jericho together. At each place, groups of prophets came to Elisha and whispered, "Did you know God is going to take Elijah away today?" Elisha knew, but he was too sad to talk about it. Next, Elijah and Elisha arrived at the Jordan River. Elijah rolled up his cloak and struck the water. Suddenly, the river parted, and dry ground appeared so they could walk across safely. Elisha watched in amazement, knowing God's power was with Elijah. On the other side, Elijah turned to Elisha and asked, "Is there anything special you would like before I am taken away?" Elisha thought for a moment and said, "I want to have twice as much of your spirit so I can help people just like you do." Elijah smiled and said, "If you see me when God takes me away, your wish will come true." Then, something incredible happened. As they walked and talked, a bright chariot made of fire appeared in the sky, pulled by fiery horses. The chariot rushed down between Elijah and Elisha. Elisha watched as Elijah was lifted up by a whirlwind and carried toward heaven. Elijah's cloak fell to the ground as he disappeared from sight. Elisha was sad to see his friend go, but he remembered Elijah's promise. He picked up Elijah's cloak and walked back to the Jordan River. Elisha struck the water with the cloak, just like Elijah had done. The river parted, and Elisha crossed over, knowing God was with him now, just as he had been with Elijah. All the other prophets saw Elisha and understood that God had chosen him to be the new prophet. Elisha continued Elijah's work, helping people, performing miracles, and sharing God's love. The story of Elijah being taken to heaven shows that God cares for those who love him, and he has amazing plans for everyone who trusts him.